Okay, ladies and gentlemen, this is a class review on pleading and darts. So, the first thing we're going to do is we're going to do pleading. So, what you do is you're going to start off with your belt, and you're going to do the front, of course, and the back. So you do the usual. Horizontally flip. Okay, and now you have your front and your back here. Now, your next step is you're going to go and you're going to make sure you have both of them highlighted. And then you're going to go to the 3D side. And you're going to put your cursor over it, right click like you're going to do horizontally flip. But this time you're going to go up here to freeze. And you're going to freeze them both. After you do that, then you can go ahead and do the symmetric pattern. Okay, so the next thing that you're going to do is you're going to make the skirt now. Now the skirt, it does have to be just a little bit longer than what you would normally make it. So you're going to do the front, and you're going to do the same for the back. Of course, you're going to, do your horizontal flip. And now you have the front and the back. Now, I can just do this and work just on the front first. So what I'm going to do is do the front. Then I'm going to copy it. So it's the same concept that you have been learning with your hemline, only this time you're going to go up here to the number of offsets, and you're going to up the number of offsets till you get it to however many you want. The more you do, the better it will look. The less you do, the better it'll look. It depends on you. So I like to do increments of 5. So I tend to go to 20. And so now that I've done that, now I can go and I can copy and I can mirror paste. So now I don't have to do them both. I can just do one and then copy it. That's another way that you can do it if you're going to do the same thing in the back. Okay, so now you've got that done. So next thing that you need to do is go up here to pleat. You're going to click on that. And you're going to see this little cursor here. So what you're going to do is you're going to left click once and drag your cursor across. You're going to see this little dotted line and an arrow, and then you're going to double click. And you'll get this box to show up. Don't worry about all this stuff right now. All I want you to worry about is these three. So you're going to pick one of the three. I typically will pick this one. Then you press OK. And you do the same thing for the back. Now that you've gotten that done, now you have to sew it. So, sewing is a little different because we're going to do something else, a different type of sewing. Now you can do this on the 2D side and you can do it on the 3D side. I typically will do it on the 2D side. So what you do is you go up here and you go down to free sewing. Now free sewing is a little different. You got it's like hand sewing. So where you start is where you end. So if you start on this side, you go all the way over here, click one time, same thing at the top, click, go all the way over here, click. Now you're going to see how it looks straight here. Now I'll show you what happens if you do it wrong. So say you click and you go here, and then you click and you go here. It gets twisted. So when it sews, it's going to twist. This is going to go this way and this is going to go that way. So be mindful of how you're sewing it. If you start here, go here, and then you start here and you go here. You can do that for both the front and the back. But you can still do, again, like if you go here, then you go here. Same concept. So now that you've done the free, now you can switch over to the 3D side and change it to the segment sewing. So you just do the segment sewing now. On the sides, even when it's frozen, you can do it this way. So once you've gotten all that done, then what you're going to do is you're going to simulate it before you do anything else, because it's going to simulate it this way. Now that you've done that, you turn off your simulation and you highlight both the front and the back of your waist and you unfreeze it. Then you can simulate it again. So it's tight right now. Now I'm going to show you what you can do to make it bigger. I'm going to make it bigger on purpose. So it's loose now. We want that to be tight. So this is really loose now. But we want this to be tight and to fit right. So to fix that, what you're going to do is make sure you have your symmetric sewing on. Turn off pleading, or turn off your simulation. You go down here, add a dot. You're going to be mindful as to where you want the dots. So we want them kind of to be curved. So we're going to put one here. And if you click on it, and we're going to put one here, I guess. And just follow the dot. Now that you have symmetric sewing on, you're going to be on both the front and the back. So now, the next thing that you're going to do is you're going to go back to edit. And up here, And then you're going to left click to highlight it. Keep your cursor on it. And this is just like if you were making a hem. Right click and you're going to add a dart. Now that's going to add a dart on this side, both the front and the back. Now, in order to fix it, you got to be mindful of the total width and the total length. Don't worry about the arm width. You can play with this one in the middle if you want, but all I want you to worry about is the total width and the total length. Now, however, the width is really the most important. So it's right now it's at 20 millimeters. I'm going to take it to 40. See, 40 wasn't enough, so let's do 80. So 80 is enough, I think. Maybe a little more. Let's do 85. So see, you can make it even tinier. So it can't go any higher. $75. And we did that on that side, so add a dart, 75. And make sure it's highlighted. Try to make this one, I guess this one can only go to 74. So now that that is done, you see them in the front and in the back. And then you simulate because you don't have to sew it. You see that helped a little bit. Still kind of loose. But this is how you make darts. Still a little loose. So we want to fix that. Now you can do it, go back into, you can manually make it bigger. You can adjust it any way you want. And then simulate it again. Keep adjusting it. You can add more darts. Gotta do is maybe put one in the middle here. Add a dart. I'll make this one 80. Let's see, the more darts you add, the nicer it begins to get a look. You can adjust it, pull it up higher, and there you have it. So this is what I want you all to work on, is your pleating and your darts. Be mindful of your fit. Let me know if you have any questions. And as always, if you get frustrated, go back a step, have fun, and enjoy. And I will see you guys next week.